welcome to the channel. Hope that everyone is looking forward to their weekend. Happy Friday. I am exhausted. It has been an extremely taxing week. Not physically necessarily, but certainly mentally, with lots of strategy and tactical meetings and just making up figuring out decisions and solving problems. And I'm exhausted. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's my job, so it is what it is, but I am exhausted. It's been a very, very busy week. That being said, it's also been a busy week for the last 4 months. 3 months. Anyway, hope that everyone is looking forward to their weekend. I don't really have anything big this weekend, to be completely honest. Newcastle has got an FA Cup match against Manchester City, but I tend to not watch those matches. One is the FA Cup tends to be hard to find as far as like where it's streaming, whereas normal Premier League or Champions League, I know exactly where to go and get them. FA Cup seems to be a little bit weird as far as where they're posting their matches. That's one thing. The other thing is the Manchester City game for us it's just inconsistent. There's just no consistency, and I don't enjoy watching it. So I'm not going to do it. So because of that, it means it gives me a great opportunity to get a lot of new content in potentially this weekend. Maybe just doing some relaxing and playing some games. I do need to move some furniture around tomorrow, so I will be doing that. But aside from that, it's just all about content. Speaking of, I posted on the YouTube channel yesterday that I have decided to cut the Requiem stream, the Resident Evil Requiem stream, short. I am not enjoying myself. I do not like the second half of the game. I loved the first half of the game, thought it was phenomenal, and it is entirely too much of a shift, going from playing primarily as Grace in the clinic to playing primarily as Leon in Raccoon City. And there's a lot of different reasons for that. I'm going to be writing up a script tomorrow so that I can actually do a review. I will finish the game, but I'll finish it off stream, and I'll try and make sure to do recordings of those plays so that I can put them up along with the rest of the stream and at least have the game finished, and people can watch it from beginning to end. Yeah, I really I feel very much about Requiem as I do or I feel very much the same with Requiem as I did with Last of Us 2. Very similar reasons. However, Requiem also had a couple of other reasons that I said this on Wednesday when we last played, that it feels like they've made some changes to Leon's movement from RE4 to Requiem that I just was not enjoying. He also felt slower in Requiem. I need to go back and play through RE4 again to try and see if I'm right about that. It almost felt like they put Leon's movement back to what it was in RE2 Remake, which is definitely a slower game than what it was in 4. 4, I felt like there was a lot better movement, a lot better. He felt snappier. So that was definitely one thing. The other big thing for me is I did not enjoy the gameplay in Raccoon City. It was too much of a shift between slow tactical gameplay, which is what our Resident Evil is known for in areas, to then this ginormous boss fight where you basically had to run around the room or run around the arena in order to fight it. I talk about the spider, the Mr. X fight or tyrant fight, depending upon what you want to call him. All of that was basically just running around an arena in order to avoid getting hit, and then when you had 5 seconds, take your shot, and that was basically it. It was the same thing over and over again. I wasn't enjoying it. I wasn't enjoying it. If the entire game had been like that, sort of like what RE4 Remake was, maybe I would have felt differently, but it was just such a jarring switch from how immersive Grace's gameplay felt in the clinic, that was what I wanted the entire game to be like. So I definitely was not. I will also say, and I by the way, I know I'm in the minority on pretty much all of this. The game is getting phenomenal reviews, so I'm going to be in the minority, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But Resident Evil for me means a lot more, the entire series, than it does to people who are just playing it as an individual game, I think. The other thing to mention, I don't like the way that they told the story once he got to Raccoon City. I thought it was entirely too duplicative of RE2. Now, there's this idea of, yeah, it needs to be fan service. You need to see the stuff that he saw when he was there originally. Absolutely, completely agree with that. But when you get to, for example, the police station, and guess who comes bounding through the wall is the tyrant who you supposedly killed at the end of RE2 Remake. Now, obviously, it's a mutated version or something, but couldn't they have done something new? Why did it have to be the tyrant? Why couldn't it have been something new? You were already in a place that you knew. You knew the entire map of the police station. It was just, yeah. Sorry, I just realized that you all were hearing all of the music from the game, the new game. In any case, I really didn't enjoy the second half. And I haven't finished the game yet. I'm going to probably try and do it over the weekend. I did take a look online to see, how many sections I have left. I have basically 2 sections of Leon and 1 section of Grace to finish. So it's not going to be a lot, probably 2 or 3 hours worth. So I'll try and make sure to do recordings and get them up as soon as I possibly can. Now, what that means for this weekend is that we are going to start a new story-driven RPG. I have a long list of ones that I want to play through, some that I've talked with other members of the community about, but the one most recently that had a very big update is Avowed. They had their anniversary update on February 17th, their 1-year anniversary. They made a lot of big updates in that. I have never played the game, have never even, matter of fact, didn't buy it until today. So, it's a game that I definitely would like to check out. I have been told that you do not need to have played the Path of Eternity games, even though it is set in the same universe. If you have, then there's more fan service there for you, but you don't have to. I'm also interested in playing it because of the first-person nature of the game. I had a great time with Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon up until when I felt like the game got out of balance for the build that I was playing. Funnily enough, Tainted Grail had a update earlier this week, and in the update, they said that they changed the balance of the game, and they changed the balance of the game for everyone who played melee characters. I'm like, well, what? So I was pretty pissed off about that, I gotta be completely honest with you. In any case, we are going to take a look at Avowed by Obsidian this evening. And assuming that, we have a good time with the game, then that's going to be our game for a bit. I know I had talked about Crimson Desert when it comes out on the 19th, which I think is next Friday. No, it's the following Tuesday. But I'm really thinking that both Pragmata and Crimson Desert are going to be games that I just play off stream on my PS5. I really, really think that that's going to be the case. I might be wrong about that. I might bring one or both of them to the PC, but as of right now, I'm really thinking that those are going to be games that I play on the PS5 Pro upstairs. That's okay. Trust me when I tell you, I have got a lot of other stuff planned, a lot of other things that I want to do. Monday, we'll get back to doing some runs of different games. I've got a bunch of different things to take a look at. I do want to take a look at the new realism mode in the anniversary update for Division 2. Very much want to take a look at that. I have been playing the Division 2 off stream. it's kind of my comfort game. It's taken the place of the other D2 that I have not touched now in many months, and will not be touching it anytime soon. I have actually removed it from all of my PCs. Same thing is actually true for the First Ascendant. I've given up on that game as well. So I needed to find something that I could have as a comfort game that I could, just keep ticking boxes and running around and shooting things and stuff like that. And that's where the Division 2 really shines for me right now. But yeah, well, so I do want to take a look at the realism mode. There's also a roguelike, a first-person shooter roguelike that I'd like to show you all called Dead Zone Rogue. But then there's plenty of other things. I want to do a hardcore run of Diablo 2. I'd like to do a hardcore run of Diablo 3. There's something else that I had in mind, and I can't remember what it was now. But in any case, there's definitely a number of things. And, of course, we can continue to go back to Hades 2 as well. But with that, you know what? Let me stop yapping. Let's go ahead and jump into Avowed. I have absolutely no idea what kind of build I'm going to go for. Well, that's not true. I have an idea of what kind of build I want to play. And supposedly, the way that they've designed the systems in this game, I should be able to. But we'll have to wait and see. So let's go ahead and jump into Avowed and take a look. Okay, let's see. That's on. That's off. That's off. Chatter subtitles. Nah, we'll leave that. They're turning that off. Arachnophobia mode. Nope. Perfectly fine with that. Crouch mode. Toggle. Nope. Hold. No. Toggle. Yeah. Sprint mode is hold. Change hold. Ladder mode. Mixed. What is it? The player will automatically attach the ladders when approaching. The player will need to manually interact from the top, but will be able to automatically enter the ladders. Oh, I like that. That's cool. I haven't seen other developers do that before. That's awesome. Let's see. Hit flash mode. This effect provides immediate feedback during combat, making it easier to recognize successful hits or when damage is taken. Flinches only. Visual flash effect feedback will only be presented on successful hits that cause the character to flinch. Okay, yep. Aim assist. Let's turn that off for now. And let's see what happens. Alright, let me check this first. 25 window full screen, that's right. We'll go to 120. First person 90, that's good. Motion blur off completely. VSync off. Go balanced. Let's leave it off and see how it works. See how well it plays without any frame generation. Everything's set to epic. That's good. We already did this. Audio, music. Let's bring it down to 70. Oop, hold on. Speakers, headphones. Alright, UI. Yep, okay. We already did this as well. Keyboard. Alright, I want to look at... Okay, WASD. Okay, they've got C and control. Good. That's sprint. That's jumping for parkour. Okay, this all looks good. Alright.
Eora, a world where mortals live die and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the burned queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing. To many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
Okay. First of all, I apologize for not switching over to the game sooner, but you should have still been able to hear everything. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Well, we're definitely going to go female. That's interesting. That's... I don't know what that is. She has crystals coming out of her face. Oh, I didn't look at mouse sensitivity. I actually think I might go with that. Elfish ears. Crystals coming out of her face. Yeah, I think I might go with that. Hold on. Godlike. Oh. That's what that is. It's a godlike feature. Okay. No, I'm going to stick with what... yeah, it goes well with the hair. I think I'm going to leave the same color, but I might change the style a little bit. No, the hell with it. I like it. Facial features, I don't need to... I am going to change the eye if I can. Yeah, here we go. Both eye colors. Unfortunately, that's as close as I can get. Alright, let's go with that. Let's see. Mouth, ears, everything else is fine. Complexion, perfectly fine. Background, here we go. Okay. What do we got going on here? Arcane Scholar. Your background provides unique dialogue options and determines your starting weapon. All equipment and abilities are available to you regardless of your background. Wow, this is really loud. I'll have to change the music volume down. After graduating with honors from Bragan Hill Academy, you published a treatise on soul lineages that threatened the legitimacy and drew the ire of a local lord. When he had you arrested, the Emperor intervened and recruited you in the archives of the Imperial Court. Your mind is a bottomless well of occult knowledge, legal precedent, historical observation, and poetry. You've forgotten. How do I know what this means from a weapon perspective? Court Augur. When your village's crops failed, your strange insights and unsettling manner earned your neighbors' suspicion. You foresaw the torches and pitchforks and fled to High Crown, where the Emperor recognized your talents and elevated you from back alley fortune teller to his personal mystic. You've learned how to wield the power from the shadows. All it takes is a dash of influence. Okay, so this is very much a magic user. Noble Scion. You were born to a noble house of great influence, middling wealth, and questionable morals. When scandals and succession disputes saw your family cast down, you threw yourself on your emperor's mercy and he shielded you. Canny yet refined, you've become a formidable force at court, and invaluable. This doesn't tell me anything about what the Vanguard Scout very much says they're going to be a ranger. Born to humble beginnings, driven to desperation by famine, your life was destined to end on the executioner's block until the Emperor spared you. You're more at ease in the wilderness than in court, but your cleverness and observant nature have made you one of the Emperor's most trusted operatives. Whether tracking prey or spying on enemies, your skills are put to work both inside and outside the throne room. And then War Hero, you're going to be your standard melee class, or melee based character. All right, I'm going to go with Vanguard Scout. But what I'm thinking is that I want to do a combination of ranged weapons with magic. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but we'll see. Attributes. I have no points available. Okay, I see what they did. So they give me 1 point of might, 2 of constitution, 2 of dexterity, which is attack speed, and then 3 of perception, critical hit chance, and maximum range. And then intellect is your essence, resolve is stamina. I think for now this is fine. But if I am going to be able to do both ranged weapons and magic, I'm going to need intellect. Okay, voice. No. Okay, so there's only 4 voices. We'll leave it there. Identifier sheet. Display identify. No. Display godlike hair features in game. Why wouldn't you do that? Weird. Okay. Game difficulty. Normal, hard, Path of the Damned. Requires strategy and efficiency, forgives a few mistakes. Yeah, we'll just leave it at normal. I may switch it to hard later, but... name. Well... Professor, of course. Cute. Monkey-like creature, I guess.
What do you know of the living lands? Rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them.
Okay.
You are my envoy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Well, not been a very easy trip based on those sales. Weird transition picture. Going from full realism to cartoon. Ah, yep. Ran aground.
Boy, over here.
All right. Well, before we do anything, let's... Yeah, I'd kind of like to have a little bit better mouse sensitivity. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Go to 0.4. Okay, that'll work. I could actually, you know what? I'm going to drop it down just a touch. Yeah, just a touch. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Garrick.
You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
Take more than a shipwreck to kill me. If we make it out of this alive, the Emperor will certainly have questions. I'm not sure what each... I don't know why it says 2 out of 2. Or 4 out of 2. Or 5 out of 1. Because the numbers don't... The Constitution matches up to my attribute, but like I have 3 perception, so I'm not seeing that number anywhere. I don't know what it means. Alright, let's start with it'll take more than a shipwreck to kill me.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
Let's start with names. Who are you?
The name's Garrick, ma'am. Quarter gunner, 3rd Adheran Fleet.
Professor, good to meet you.
We spoke on the voyage. Never thought we'd end up like this. I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but...
Alright, so my intellect is too low for the first one, whatever that is. Alright, something's not right here, is it? Yeah, let's do that.
I saw flashes, Envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless...
Unless the fort's been infiltrated.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Right. The Emperor sent me to investigate a soul plague.
Then I know the place to start. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
Okay. Yeah, follow me. We'll get through this.
Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that axe. It's no good to any of our crew anymore. At least some supplies survived, for all the good it does.
Alright. Whoa, holy crap. You have 2 weapon loadouts that can be swapped. Okay. Okay. All armor grants damage reduction. Each piece of clothing provides a distinct item bonus. All accessories are unique. Okay, pretty standard stuff for the most part. Alright, so we'll do that for now. I don't really have anything else anyway. Do we have quick slots? That's a use. Emperor's orders. Okay, that's the character screen for your attributes. Abilities. Ability tree fighter. Yeah, so Ranger is what I'm going to be starting with, and then I might try and add in some Wizard later on. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a place to put quick slots.
Not like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
I did just notice, though, that the health potion does have its own slot. Okay, I need to do this. So, voice I want to keep correct. UI I want to keep correct. I'm getting too much noise from the ocean. And I'm going to turn the music down a little more as well. Because that was really loud earlier. Okay, cool. Got good movement feel, that's for sure. Alright, take that. Your health is low. Drink a health potion. E or Z? Not a huge fan of the Z, but that's alright. Makeshift grave. Okay. Alright. Let's move on. Press while facing a nearby surface to climb onto it. Alright, that's crouching. Good. Kraken horn. Alright. Nothing behind the waterfall. There's one of the little guys. One of the little monkey type guys. The compass in the upper left-hand corner of the screen will display quest objective, markers, nearby enemies, consumables. Okay.
No, no, no! The fort's lit their distress beacon. We've got to hurry. Zara shouldn't be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrol?
Okay. Unfortunately, I took a little bit of damage there. Alright, so I'm guessing we can't go up the water. Okay, yeah, we gotta go this way.
Come on, the fort's up ahead. Tripwire.
Oh. Okay.
Springberries, good. Those should rally us.
I really like how they highlight the collectibles. They've really done a nice job of that. Okay, I can't go up that way. Okay, we'll go in there in a minute. Let's see what's up here first. Check behind the waterfall. Ah-ha-ha! An apology. I cannot go on. I hear their cries. The only comfort left to me is to die on my own terms with my senses still intact. May the burned queen forgive me for sundering my oath to protect my comrades and surrendering her gift of flesh. I only hope the next turn of the wheel delivers me from what I have witnessed, never to hold a lance again. Okay, common dagger. Pretty useless.
Gods.
Lowell visited for third time this week. Cylinder brought in by Emmerich. Okay, this is a physician's
It's a
journal.
bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
Alright, at some point we need to find that key. Okay, got some gold. Alright, that's... Yeah, okay, that's the door. Prepared food. That's all that there is in here? Okay.
These used to be nice quarters.
Very much a similar feel to Skyrim. Stedman's log, second entry. Frigate arrived from High Crown, enough gunpowder barrels and siege equipment aboard to arm an entire regiment. I assumed we'd stock and send it on to Paradise, but the manifest says we're to keep it here until told otherwise. Sensed it in the air at mess, everyone eating slowly and avoiding the subject. No one wants to be responsible for it. What does command think we need to defend ourselves against? We're an outpost. We deal with pirates. We don't need ballistas for that. I hope until told otherwise comes sooner rather than later. I don't like sitting on gunpowder. Someone's liable to lose a foot or more. Oh, there's the first. Sorry, there's the first entry. It's over for Farron. They caught him. Tried to stow away in Dawnshore. Poor bastard. They all know the punishment for desertion is death. Not sure how Vintebrand heard about it. From the sound of things, she's ready to come over here and hang me by my thumbs. Siblings in tatters. I'd long suspected the two were soft on each other. Aelfhart heard her muttering the bond to Shorn last night. Should keep an eye on her. Gods to think I asked for this post. I could have been hunting on the estate in Air Glenfath. More fool me for trying to make something of myself. Okay, that didn't make a tremendous amount of sense, but...
I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
Okay. Oh, there's the storage key. Alright, let's go back. Oh, missed that. It's so small, I'm not surprised I missed it. Gimme, gimme, gimme! Common breastplate. Your armor type, light, medium, or heavy, affects the intensity and recovery time of your reactions to enemy attacks. The heavier your armor, the greater your stability against incoming attacks. Alright, so... weighs quite a bit more. Consider medium armor. I'm guessing I'm gonna need to stay light. So, I guess I'll just use it for sale. Coin. Oh, it's true. I didn't come in here yet. Oh, I found plenty of food. Well, maybe not plenty, but... Alright, for now, I'm going to go ahead and put that offhand. Yeah, okay, good. Works like most games. Mad soldiers rambling. Another dream last night. Mushrooms growing in my breastplate. Tear them out, tear them out. Whoever finds this, the roots grow from the head.
Roots? Why is she talking about roots?
That, my friend, is a very good question. One I do not have an answer for. All right.
God, is this what they were like? its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got.
Ah, that's what I was supposed to be doing.
Guess you've got mine.
That was probably overkill. Alright, before we do anything... Okay, good. Oops.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
Okay, good. Another health potion.
Is someone there? Over here! Help! I'm locked in!
Alright. I need to change... Gamma. In game then? I mean, I said it near the beginning of the game, but no, that's UI text. Where is it? Huh. Oh, there it is. Oh, much better.
Oh, about time. Oh, gods! What's the matter with your face? Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. She's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
If I knew which god blessed me, I would ask them.
They never talk to you. Huh. They must not like you very much.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
Promise to be nice and we'll help you.
That'd be a first. Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
I had nothing to do with that. Can't you give me the benefit of the doubt?
I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
Could the soldiers have had the soul plague the Emperor sent me to investigate?
The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
It almost sounds like they were rabid.
I told you, they weren't right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
Hang on. You said their faces changed, but that man's face looks normal.
He still did it.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Let's hear her out before we decide.
Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
Keep talking.
I don't see how the soldiers could have found it yet. You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
I don't know if you're guilty or innocent, and I don't care.
Gods, that's the sanest thing I've heard all day.
Let's go find that key.
It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this...
Yeah. Alright, so... Alright, so this is the warden's room that's barred. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Nice. Spoiled cabbage. Nope, not gonna take those. Hey, a bow! Finally! Okay, so let's put that then. That wasn't what I wanted. Ah, okay. There we go.
There's an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim? Nice work.
Okay, do bows require both hands to shoot arrows quietly at very long range, dealing moderately high damage. However, arrows will fall over time while moving through the air. Okay. Are we going to have different arrow types? Are we going to have arrow quantities? That would be all good information to know. That was a long drop. Apparently there's not much in the way of fall damage. Okay, interrogation log. Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside Fort Northreach, detained immediately under suspicion of extralegal activity. Moved to holding cell within the fort for further questioning. Demeanor sullen and defiant. Refused to verbally engage the guards. Prisoner offered standard rations and water. Told guard to perform obscene activity with the food. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed that rations had nonetheless been eaten. Prisoner questioned about purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach. Admitted she'd come to move some goods. Refused to specify what kind. Denied any connection to Paradisian rebels, but expressed clear contempt for Edir and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, told interrogator to go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly, returned to the holding cell. Alright, copper, another essence potion, pelt, and common robe. And there's the key. Okay. Now, let's go in here. Deerskin gloves.
At least you got around to trusting me eventually.
Huh? Enemies have weak points that can be visualized while aiming. God damn it. Could go down, but it doesn't look like there's any good reason. So yeah, let's just do...
soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this.
Okay. I thought I was getting hit, but apparently I wasn't.
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But Adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin and know better than anyone else?
Common sword. Physical damage. -2, stun -4. 18, 14, 15, 16, 10, 11, okay. Doesn't look like attack speed is a stat that comes with any of this stuff. Alright, well, we'll leave it like this for now. The common robe I don't particularly care that much about, other than it is... Oh yeah, cork gloves. Plus 1% critical hit chance. Comfortable gloves to protect the hands while wielding heavy weapons or drawing back a bowstring. Deer are rarity in the hostile ecosystem of living lands, and local breed are too clever. Okay. Cool. Hey, every little bit helps. Belt, that's an upgrade material. Don't know how to upgrade yet, but it's an upgrade material.
Stay low and tick quick. Whoosh. Stay in the tall grass. We can get the drop on them.
Like mine. Did your god give you that power too?
Are you sure you don't know whose godlike you are? More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
Wow. 4 of them. Okay. That could have gone better, I think. Attribute point. Okay, select your first ability. Dash forward and smash into anything in your way, interrupting enemies and dealing explosive damage to break enemy blocks, destroy wall. Okay. Ranger. Summon lingering, entangling vines that root nearby enemies in place for 8 seconds. Wizard. Summons... Costs 25 essence, though. Summons 3 magical projectiles that seek out enemies, dealing large amounts of damage to nearby enemies on impact. Well, I think we start with Tanglefoot. Okay. Alright, I keep seeing this stuff coming up from around the ground, and I don't know what it is. Anything up here? Nope. Like, oh yeah, sprint. Yeah, I've been doing it this whole time. Thank you very much. See? I'm seeing stuff coming up from the ground. Anyway. Very nice. Okay, first of all...
better with that grimoire than he did.
Shame it didn't have a healing spell.
Hope there's a fire spell in there. It'd make quick work of the brambles.
Okay, let's see. We have a common wand now. And then... Oh, that's essence regeneration. Okay. Alright, where did the... Oh. Grimoires, here. Enable a variety of spells to be cast or unlocked in the wizard ability tree. It can only be equipped in your offhand. Oh yeah, we got an attribute point. Alright, let's go Constitution.
Those look
Use the
dry.
grimoire to burn the brambles.
Damn it! Of course I didn't bring a flint.
Mugren's Fury in a book.
Interesting. Maybe this is what I do then. Go one-handed melee with magic and then bow as my ult. Might not be a bad idea.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Magic's the flashy choice, I suppose.
Well, I was gonna shoot them from here, but I can't. That didn't work. Okay. Interesting. That's not really what I wanted, but... Okay. Okay, so if I had done that... Okay, so that's that. Got it. Okay, so there's my problem. With the grimoire, you get... Eggplant, okay. You don't really get any kind of missile type ability, or missile type
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are.
Damage.
Maybe
Okay.
nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
Anything behind here? Nope.
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen?
Oh.
You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Poor bastard. Didn't expect it to be like this.
It's awful. What must he be going through?
Who disturbs us?
Did you kill those soldiers?
They stung at me. They wanted to prune my bowels. I was defending myself.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard.
Your log mentions desertions and siege equipment. What started this?
They sent orders for fire. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
I thought he could be rabid, but it doesn't manifest this way.
Shackles. They would bind us. We only sustain ourselves. And you return death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots. Kill the rot.
You're gonna regret this.
Whoa. Okay, that's not good. I don't like that at all. Okay, I'm gonna have to put in...
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something else, because the dodge mechanic is on the same button as jump, and it's not easily triggerable, is number one. Number 2, Z for the health potion. Yeah, that's not going to work. So let's real quickly do some key binding. That's sprint. Interact, swap weapon, sheath weapon style. Radial, ability, throw. Okay, so this I want here. Yeah, there's actually not a special, there's not a dodge button. I could have probably been crouching underneath of his swings, and I just not realized it. Okay. Senior Officer, Common Great Hammer. Senior Officer's Reprimand. Stedman Rulk. Yesterday I received word that one of your scouts was caught in Dawn Shore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Deadfire. I thought this is news to you. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you are unaware that this is your third incidence of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to, but there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. Commander Hilden Vintebrand. Alright. Got ourselves a chest over here. Sorry. Sarcophagus. Silver essence, iron chunk, and common greatsword. Wow, they're giving you basically one of every type of weapon, I'm guessing. Alright, so let's do that. And then, where was it that... I thought there was... Oh yeah, you. Okay, this is where we came from. Okay, I was thinking that cave over there was where we came from, but... Notes on the Godless. Godless are so named because nothing we've seen in their art... Okay, that's all... lore. Silver, essence, pelt, okay, so good, that was all upgrade materials, it felt like.
Closer, we twine.
Examine Adra.
You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wait. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me?
I heard a voice.
A voice? What did it say?
It said I had returned here.
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the address spoke to her.
Me specifically? Like a calling?
When you put it that way, maybe so. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even God likes.
That's some gift.
But it's never happened before.
Maybe they're... Never mind. We've got to get to Paradise.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
Boat!
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
Okay.
There! In the distance! It's Paradise! So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know.
I'm glad we took a chance on you.
Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
Everything leaves a trail. I'll follow the plague back to its source.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
Okay. Cool. Been one of the better intro sections
Never
of a
thought I'd be
game.
glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
Alright, I need to take a quick break and go run upstairs and feed the dogs. So let me go do that, and I will be right back, and we will continue on. Okay. Back at it. Alright, let's see what we got going on.
This is your final warning, Kai.
Paradise Militia.
And I put a bullet in your... Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
She's very much alive and standing right in front of you. Actually, no, we're going to go with that. Yeah.
What?
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Gorgeous, elegant, authoritative.
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
So I had forgotten about this, but this is another reason to be playing this game right now is Garrus is the voice of Kai. Not a problem. Which way did the ambassador go?
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
I usually work alone, just don't slow me down.
I didn't survive my military days by being the slowest one in the squad.
Kai, before you go, the Envoy is no stranger to the wilderness, but you and I both know the living lands can be, unpredictable. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Before I head out, what's this about the Steel Garrote?
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
The situation here must be dire if the Garrote's involved.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
What are they doing here?
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back.
Keep a respectful tone and I won't report you.
Shit. I mean, of course, Envoy. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Great. Something to look forward to.
They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
So Deadfire was the name of the second of the CRPG games that I've never played. Well, I've played about an hour of the first game, but never made it very far. And actually, that hour of the first game starts very similarly to this. Ominous. I'll have to ask her how she did that.
Not if you value your life.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later.
All right, let's move.
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Okay, so we got a new companion. Kai is a seasoned soldier and mercenary from the Ralatayan Empire. Restless but affable, his wandering has led him to the living lands in search of a peace he has yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable obstacles. So he's got... Kai fires a powerful shot from his blunderbuss, dealing high stun to a single enemy. See, this is kind of what I was hoping for instead of the magic. Order Kai to burn away webs. Okay.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
Okay. Oh, that was a fast travel unlock. Okay, cool.
Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Cool.
City's getting crowded.
Approach them to unlock them on the map.
Think, dimwit. He's nice and cozy in the ambassador's pocket. That's enough for now. We got a listener.
Okay, he's staying quite a ways behind me. Alright, let's pull up the... map screen. Fast travel to beacons and party camps. Mark points of interest and other details. Quest stores. Area transition party... What about, shops? Well, there's a quest available right there. Okay.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, ma'am.
They're tearing my home apart. I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Was there something I can help with?
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Hey, I just got here. I'm as lost as you.
I was afraid you'd say that. I need to speak to one, fast.
Why do you need someone who can read souls?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
Kill them? Hold on, why would Zorips invade your house?
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Wonder why my resolve shows as 1 of 2. Because I've got 2 resolve points. Actually, I think I've got 3 resolve points now. I'll see what I can do. Oops, wrong one.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Trust me, that won't be a problem.
Still, I know it's a dirty job. Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so there's the cabin. Where are we supposed to be going for the main quest? Is what I was looking for, but... Alright, let me see if I can sell stuff to this guy.
I have nothing for you. Your countrymen have already bought up my entire inventory.
What harm
here we
could
go.
some new armor? Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need.
Okay.
You don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. I don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Alright, let's see what you got. Alright, my inventory. First of all, we're definitely going to sell you. Let's see. I'm going to sell the breastplate, dagger, the greatsword, the wand, Oh, the robe is actually better light armor. Alright, what have you got? Let's see. Wayfarer's gloves. How much money have I got anyway? 664. Power attacks deal plus 5% bonus fire damage. Interesting. Alright, that's heavy armor, medium armor. A common gambeson. That's better than the robe. Or common leather cuirass. Treasure map. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. My husband spent a fortune on this Stelgare codpiece. Okay, add journal. Lockpicks. Let's do all 4 of those. Bound boots plus 15 max stamina. Let's do those. And I think I'm going to do the leather cuirass. Alright, let me change real quick. Nice. Sell the other 2. And then we'll switch to the bound boots. And we'll sell the messenger boots. And now we got lockpicks. Cool.
Time to resupply.
Cool. Gets us back to 375. It's not bad. Wait, minus 10% cost while blocking. Oh, okay. Those are good if I was sticking with the sword and board as one of my options.
The Living Lands are a dangerous place. A newcomer like you surely needs armaments.
Okay. What is this icon? Oh, there's an... Oh, crap. There's another one there.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Walter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
Okay. That's common pistol. Or I could go dual wield. I mean, that's an option too. Axe and sword, or sword and sword. I mean, I've got a sword. So, I mean, I could go bow and then dual wield melee. That's an option. Especially considering it doesn't look like there's a parry in the game. I mean, what I could potentially think about doing is going dual wield with common axe and sword or something along those lines, and then dual wield pistols. That's an option, I'm thinking. Actually, I'm liking the sound of that. I'm not going to get as much range, though. Alright, let me see. Common bow is 18 physical damage. Excuse me, 14 stun, 12 stamina. Common pistol, 23 physical damage, 20 stun, 20 stamina cost. The crit chance is a lot lower. You know what? I'm going to give this a try and see how we like it. And I'm going to get rid of the common round shield to make up for it a little. Okay. So... there we go. Let's go with that. And then... I'm going to switch to you. Okay. Oh god, there's another one.
Welcome to Dawnshore, Traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise
okay.
a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter told you.
Okay, so you're the potion and food merchant then. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything I want to sell you? Probably not. Yeah, okay.
Protect that pretty face. Armor and shield.
Alright, good.
It's for sale, envoy.
Alright, let's... what? Okay. Let's see. So we've got treasure map, cabin fever, and message from afar. Oops, that's not quite what I wanted. Okay. Oh, abilities. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so we've... oh, there are different levels. Let's see what we got here. Tanglefoot, Fan of Daggers, Survivalist. There's Parry. And Evasive. Reduces stamina cost of dodge. Shadow Step. Piercing. There's Marksmanship. Increases damage with bows and guns. Definitely want to get that as soon as possible. It's also... okay. Fire and Ice. Okay. So they all have their own abilities. Now, do you have the ability to put them on your bar? Okay, that's not what I wanted to track. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this side quest for the Hengen's cabin. Get a little bit more of a feel for the game. Oh, he wants to talk.
Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads. The Dream Scourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road.
Well, he's got an exclamation point, but... huh.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
Test your mettle. Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself. Whether you're a Paradisa native, an Adiran newcomer, or anyone else, you are welcome in my arena. Okay. Interesting.
There are some Pagudan ruins to the north, just across the river from the strain.
They say that he wants to talk, but...
Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradise.
huh. Okay, so we're gonna go up this way and around.
Our citizens depend on us.
Okay, before I do anything, what is this? You can set up party camp at large Adra waystones found throughout the living lands.
Maybe it's superstition, but Audra like this usually marks a good spot to rest.
Oh, I'm betting that the exclamation point then means that we're supposed to talk to him. At a camp. Maybe that's what that means. Alright, well, let's just keep going this way for now.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
Magrin's Assay is what that was. Oh, and there was a quest available over there.
Zarops. They may be small, but they overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Wow. Okay.
Nice!
Okay.
We make a good squad.
They're a little slow. Grenade. That's new. Okay. Using Q. Okay, got ourselves a new fast travel.
This is the Hengen's place, or was. It's the Zarops now.
So are they inside? Raw lashwing meat. Take a quick look. Okay, so this is, well, it's not quite a dead end. Yeah, let's clear all of this first.
What's that Zarop doing out here all by himself?
Huh? Interesting. Inquisitive chattering.
A friendly Zarop. Don't see that every day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either.
Maybe we shouldn't disturb it. I like having my limbs attached.
I agree. He's not hurting anyone. What made him come this way, though?
Yeah, because, I mean, I've cleared the area. And that'll take us back where we came from. Huh. Nothing really down here. I mean, I could go swimming, but I wouldn't even know where to begin. Oh, hold on. Durable greaves. You've just acquired an upgrade material. Yeah, well, I did that once before. Are used to improve weapons and armor of the matching material type. The workbench in party camp enables... Okay, so that has to be done there. I made it to Dawnshore only to find that the old landing point is infested with Zarips. These little monsters would surely attack me on sight, and the boat is too damaged to sail elsewhere. Supplies are low. I can't take on that many Zarips on my own. I'd rather face a slow, hungry death than a violent one at the end of those lizard spears. If this is the last thing I write, whoever is reading this, please remember me. Being forgotten terrifies me far more than death ever could. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to get to that. Oh, never mind. Alright, let's go ahead and... There's a big old lighthouse over there.
Next one's mine.
Really?
Right flank.
Primal Flame. Alright, I do need to look at some of this stuff because I have not been paying attention to any of it! Holy crap. Oh. I missed coin. Alright, I'm going to search around the house before I do anything else. And before we do that, Eye of Rimgand. This glacial spore shard is rumored to be a fragment of Reimer. I don't even know how to pronounce that. It releases a frigid mist when cracked or broken. Okay, so it acts as a grenade then. Okay. Common male Hallberg. It's medium armor though. Durable greaves. 10% resistant to poison and blood. Primal flame. Enchant unique weapons at party camp. Enchant unique weapons. Okay, so that's obviously flame based. Dry tongue of a Zarip. No idea what that would do. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like all the Zarips are out inside. on Soul Twins, a treatise. Okay, cool.
Right behind you.
That is very familiar. Garrus saying right behind you. The Hengen's Journal. Okay.
Anything juicy?
She's been having dreams about Azorip. What do you make of that?
Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
Wow, that was kind of easy. Forgotten Soul Pod. That's another throwable. And another Zarp Tongue. Raw Crested Turbot. Oh, it's fish. Okay. Coin. Like me some coin. Wand and chunk. All right. Oh, we were supposed to look at something in here, right? Did we? Because I don't see any painting that he was referring to, but there's nothing else to the building. Okay. Alright, we should be able to fast travel back. Actually, real quickly, I wanted to look at something. Okay, there's nothing over here. I wanted to see if there's anything worth grabbing. Yeah, let's go ahead back to talk to her.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
I cleared out the Zarps. Your home is safe now. Actually, I found a journal in your cabin. It was interesting.
You read my journal? That's private. Why would you do a thing like that?
Zarps don't behave this way. What are you hiding?
Well, I didn't do it myself. All right. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here?
No one is meant for something. We decide our purpose for ourselves.
I'd love to. I'm not good at anything, no matter what I put my mind to. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip.
Could be worse. At least you found what you were looking for.
But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
Spend time with the Zarp. It could be the only way you ever find peace.
Are you serious?
Zorps have their own language. They're intelligent creatures.
What does it matter? I can't understand them.
Then learn. They need food, shelter, and family. That's a place to start.
If we can share a soul in the first place, we must not be that different. I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right. Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we just got a trinket. Vindictive Band. Critical hits deal poison damage. Okay. I like it. Alright, before we do that, we have unspent points. So let's start with ourselves. Oh, my resolve has been low. I've been thinking my resolve was my constitution. Yeah, I got that backwards. Let's see. Increases your damage from all sources. Also increases your carry capacity. Huh. That's interesting. Alright, let's do that. Alright, and then abilities. Kai steals his mind to regenerate health and increases damage. We should be thinking about ourselves, though, first. It's really a shame I didn't know about Perry. Wonder why that falls under the ranger abilities. Alright, you know what? Arrow deflection, finesse. We're going to go back to sword and board. This is a passive. Yeah, we're going to go back to sword and board. I'm going to go buy that shield back again. And then companion, let's see. What do we want to do with you? Kai steals regenerate health and increases damage reduction. So is this an active one? It is. Does he not have a passive at all? Second win. When Kai's health is reduced to 0. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Okay.
The living lands are... Time to resupply.
Let's see. Alright, I'm going to get rid of the Common Grimoire of Elements. The Mail. Common Wand. These I don't know enough about yet. Forgotten Soul Pod. The caustic sap that weaves from the bar. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to have to start thinking about or remembering that I have throwables now so that I can... so that I can, when there are large groups of enemies, that I can use those to my advantage. Let's see. Okay, so I don't really have much else. Are you the one that I sold? No, I think I need to get the shield from the other guy. Yeah, I need to get the shield from the other guy.
Nice to see you again. How can Walter be of assistance?
You can give me that shield that's behind your head. That's me. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to sword and board on that, and then dual pistols on the other. I still may sell the I really like the bow, but alright, this is where we need to go to set up a camp so that we can do some upgrading. That's assuming I even... The whole upgrading thing worries me, because all of my stuff is common right now. Do I really want to go upgrading non-commons? I mean, do I really want to go upgrading commons? I mean, I suppose this early in the game I should take what I can get, but... oh, there's a quest somewhere.
First get
oh, it's
leaves,
you. Okay.
Letters. Que larde. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
There's a lot I don't know about myself.
A godlike of unknown provenance. Even more interesting. Who knows? Perhaps you'll find the answers you're looking for here. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
No, I haven't. I just got here.
Maybe that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height.
Not to be rude, but where is this going?
His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
By perilous, you mean...
Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as plates.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay for it. I may even have more work for you.
Paying work? Count me in.
Thank the gods. At least coin will get me somewhere. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Hightown. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Let's see. Please report I made it to Usher's Hand intact. I sense we've overestimated how far we can safely explore. We could outfit an entire expeditionary force of the bandits I've encountered on the main road alone. Nearly spent my whole purse bribing my way out of scrapes. I think I used to gripe about the Principe? I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Never again. Anyway, here now. Set up camp in the cavern while I scout the ruins. I wonder whether anyone in the wayward throngs of Paradise is an expert on dead languages. Okay.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Alright, let's go ahead and set up camp. Okay. You can change companion outfits in the main camp tent and party camp. The Obsidian and Eora armor sets are accessible. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. It's very dark. Access outfits. So Kai's outfit, the Eoria collection, and the Obsidian collection. Okay.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing.
So we have a
as long
party
as I've got my feet
stash.
facing the bow, that is.
And here's where we upgrade. Alright. So the problem here is that I don't know what the hell to upgrade because I'm still not even sure what I'm going to use. And they're actually very smart about it, and they're only telling you what you're possible for upgrading. Oh, you can upgrade the shield. Interesting. Alright. You know what? Let's upgrade our armor. I think that's worth upgrading. We can get additional damage reduction. Yeah, let's do that. It's only got 3 levels, I think, but...
Nice work.
Okay.
That'll help against whatever we face out there.
Enchant unique weapons. Yeah, I don't have any. Okay. Alright, I think... Yeah, he wants to talk. That's what I figured.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while.
Nope, cancel.
Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
Cook rest. Oh, we can cook. Always a good sign of an excellent RPG. Oh, some of the stuff that we've gotten we can cook. That's cool. Alright, so we'll do that. I don't know that we needed to, but okay. Alright, we'll cook that. We'll cook that. We can make grenades. Oh, out of the Arak, which I'm not going to use because I'm not going magic at this point. Okay. And then Merc Brew. Whoa, what does Merc Brew do? +2 intellect and plus 10% maximum essence. Is it permanent? Cool. That's awesome.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
Let's just say I know how to get a job done. The Emperor prefers not to know the specifics.
Then I dare say you're better equipped than most who wash ashore here. You must have some truly fascinating stories of past exploits.
Perhaps I'll tell you about them sometime.
I'll look forward to it. But in the meantime, I have to wonder, why does the Emperor send his most valuable agent to the Living Lands?
I'm investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
I've seen how bad it can get. People are right to fear.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, The presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote Paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse.
Yeah.
I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
I can understand the tension. Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight.
Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
Something here calls to me. I don't know what it is, but I feel a connection.
Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge.
That's not,
I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again. Even if it's just for a while.
I love Garrus. Well, I love his voice actor. He's got such a distinctive voice. What we saw him in, or we heard him in, something that I played recently. It may have been Dune. It may have been Dune Awakening, which, don't get me wrong, we will go back to. But he's got such a distinctive voice. I can never forget it. Because, I mean, Garrus was with us through... I gotta remember. He was definitely in 1. He was definitely in 2. But I don't think he was in Mass Effect 3. He's just got such a fantastic voice. I love Garrus, whoever his voice. One of these days I'll learn his voice actor's name. Why is the Soul Plague called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Wonderful.
I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker.
Yeah. Alright, that's all. Good night, Kai.
Night, Envoy.
Alright, so... Oh, we can alter our appearance. Alright. Interesting. I have no idea what that means. Okay. How do we... That's cooking. Do we just leave? Rest until morning. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's all we gotta do. I wish they had been more specific about that. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Alright, so our best bet, main quest, is to go north. Alright. That's not gonna happen. Okay. Alright, so what's going on with this building? There's a cave over there. That's a Zarip.
Look, Paradise and Ladder. When heated, the resin forms a hard coat that strengthens weapons and armor.
Incoming Zarops. This one's mine. Nice shot.
Okay.
I was just getting warmed up.
Cool. Alright, so... Copper, grenade, pelts. Got some upgrade materials. Excellent. More pelts. Paradisen trout pie. Hold on a minute. Additional +1 intellect and resolve. Are these... Okay, I really wish it told me if those were permanent effects. Okay, excellent. Letter to home. Dear Mother, every day on the front line is more dangerous than the last. I never thought I'd say that I would rather be facing an organized army than the encroaching wilderness, but this place is truly unlike any other. Still, through the grace of Wadika, we hold strong. The palisades are well defended and our resolve is unbreakable. When the next wave comes, we will be ready. Reinforcements from the homeland should be arriving within the week, and with them relief. Know as you're reading this that sending this letter was the first thing I did when rotating away from the front. Young water beetle.
This used to be a good fishing spot until something started dragging people away.
Brigandine sleeves. Interesting. Copper, wood, brigandine armor. That's heavy. I'm never going to wear that. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's take a quick look at the map, see if we've opened up anything that... No? Okay, let's keep going. Okay, good. Got ourselves a new beacon.
Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place.
Magrin's Fury. Alright. Nice. I got the parry. Wow. That was cool. Nice. That is cool. Okay. I think I found my setup. Yeah, I think I found my my loadouts. Dual pistols, sword, and board. Yeah, like that. Like that a lot. Okay. Let's see. Alright, where are we right now? Okay, over Old Peregrine Wall. Okay, those are all spider-like things. Young black bear. Should we? Should we not? You know what? I think we'll just skip it for now.
Wilds are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat.
Bronze, common quarterstaff, which we can sell. Lockpick, very nice. There's another black bear. Except for that's not a young black bear. Alright. Got ourselves a new beacon. And we're going to have to fight a black bear. Anyway. Nice.
Next one's mine. Come and get me!
Cool. Wow. Okay. That's powerful. That was fun. Okay. We got a lot of pelts for up.
Seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
What the fuck? Okay, before now, it's always been when we've been around those big crystals that we've been spoken to. That's the first time that's happened. Bear claw. Okay. Alright, let me go up here real quick, see if there's something back there I just saw glowing.
This used to be a shortcut to Emerald Stair. Then the land got other ideas.
Common round shield. Another bow.
Take your best shot. Good one.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's go back to where we were going. I love it when developers make sure that stamina has no effect when you're not in combat. Ah, level 4.
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Dirt speckled amulet. There it is. Small, dingy amulet with a tag on the back. My dear vulture, yours always, worth more in sentiment than coin. Gotcha. So it's a quest item of some kind. Alright. And we leveled up. Alright, let's see. So I leveled up might last time. Let's level up attack speed. Alright, and then abilities. Let's go fires and ignites the target. Greatly increases the amount of stun dealt. Reduces the... Oh. Fire and ire ignites the target. Oh, so you only get to choose one per, it looks like. Doesn't look like you get to... Well, I might be wrong about that. I guess we'll learn over time. Greatly increases the amount of stun. Reduce cooldown. Let's reduce the cooldown. That's always a good start, if nothing else. Yes. Alright, now for us... I want to take a look at some other things, because this is the thing that has been supposed to... Or that is supposed to be so powerful about Avowed, is that you're not forced into any one class. So I can't do charge because charge requires a shield. So I mean, well, okay, I could. Driving kick, armored grates decreases the stamina penalty for medium heavy. Okay, I don't want to do that. Shield bash. Okay, attacking while holding block slant. No. After taking damage, slowly regenerate 50% of the last amount of health. Well, that would be nice to have. It's a nice especially for their passives. Increase your maximum health by 20%. Okay. Fan of daggers, I'm not a big fan of. Survivalist. Food restores 20% more health. Okay. Parry. Some of these I can't do until I'm level 5. This is a passive. Also reduces the stamina cost of dodge. Alright. Let's skip wizard. I seriously doubt there's anything under wizard. Yeah, I seriously doubt. Okay. Okay. Alright, so it looks like I already have this. Grants a stealth attack. Yeah, this is what I used earlier. Okay. Alright, then... Dash forward and smash into anything in your way, interrupting enemies and dealing explosive damage to break enemy blocks, destroy walls, and shatter... I think this might actually be worth having. Yeah. Okay.
Aim where?
Firestarter's command that orders Kai burn away. Oh, I thought it was the ability that I had. Okay.
I got a bad feeling about whatever the bear's chomping on.
Nice. Bear claw. Whoa, that's not what I meant. On a dagger. Ew, I didn't mean to grab that.
That's a bad way to go.
Let's see. Do I have... Oh, I'm already here. Anything that's pure... Okay. Alright, we need to go that way, but let's see what's over here first.
It's almost like the brambles are trying to push that house.
Well, that's because there's a chest in here. Iron gauntlets and more pelt. Amethyst. Oh, I finally got a different upgradable other than the pelt.
Let's see what you got.
And the parry is lovely.
Another down.
Love the parry.
Who's ready for more?
Cabbage. Okay, hold on. Let's... Okay, that I need to drop. Can... Oh, I'm not allowed... I can't. Okay, let's see what we got here. Spider leg and round boots. I need to take a look at some of these things I've been picking up. Something's changed in Living Lands. Used to be that an honest merchant could come and go as they please. Now, if it isn't the Zarps, it's the bears. If it isn't the bears, it's the bandits. Excuse me. Wow. And if it isn't the bandits, it's the tree folk. Feels like civilization getting pushed out like a sliver of glass. Enough is enough. I'm hopping onto that first ship back to the Eastern Reach. Might as well stop and gather some mushrooms on my way out so it isn't a total loss. Alright. Yeah, okay, this is where I came from. I did it again! Alright, that's where we need to go. Common spear.
Zarups. They don't usually venture out here. What's got them riled up?
One for you!
Oh. How? I don't understand how he was able to track me the way that he did. Because I was running away from him and still managed to get hit. I still can't believe the Claviger asked me to join him for the journey to the Strangle Route. Finally, someone that understands the importance of properly documenting the strange phenomena of this island. Written below will be my shorthand notes that I shall compile into a proper report upon our return to Paradise. Flora density vastly exceeds expected levels. Fungal growth present throughout much of the Strangle Route. Roots possibly targeting man-made structures. Somehow. Latent essence levels abnormally high. Fauna unnaturally aggressive. And Zarips seem... And that's where he probably got attacked. Alright, let me... I need to... Let's see... Alright, let me... I'm going to drink this and see if the +2 in intellect ever goes away. It's a buff. Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Something here feels off.
It's because it says buff applied. Alright, so if I were to go to my character, my intellect is at 3.
Stand back.
Interesting.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. I didn't even know that was possible.
The scourge invades. Claw it out.
Oh, okay. No idea what that meant.
It breathes. It is close.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Dream Thrall Elder. Oh, this is what we all saw in the,
Left leg.
okay, I need...
On your right. right.
Huh?
Take that, you monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear?
Oh, I'm freaking... I've got, oh, come on. I had poison, and apparently whatever you eat and swallow doesn't make up for it. The dodge sucks. I'm really unhappy with the dodge.
Oh, poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
You must be the Adirian ambassador.
Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
I have an urgent missive from the Emperor for you, Ambassador.
Well, keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office. Well, aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
Keep talking like that, Ambassador, and Kai might start mistrusting us.
I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
This place is called the Living Lands for a reason, Ambassador. You should have been prepared.
I expected flora and fauna, not a ravenous monster. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
More likely it was tracking you.
Indeed. And the source of the blight eludes us still. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us.
The hell is this?
Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
Started my second playthrough, going to give a Ranger a shot. So I'm playing a mixture of... I'm playing Ranger on one loadout and Sword and Board on the other loadout. And I'm really enjoying the combination. So, but with respect to the Ranger, I'm playing dual pistols. I tried using the bow, and as long as you're the rear flank with the bow works great. But you've got to have companion or companions that are willing to go in and be the melee character. So the other thing is, with the parry ability from the Ranger, the Sword and Board really becomes phenomenal. So I just thought I'd mention that real quickly, because I've only learned that in like the last 30 minutes. I'm fine, Ambassador. How are you?
But you Very well, if you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I.
And thank you for stopping by, Patrick.
Best,
Appreciate it.
I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
Leave it to me. I can't explain this in a way that makes sense.
I won't stand in your way. Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Examine the Adra... Oh, okay. I didn't even see the Adra pillar.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber.
Yeah, he does not hold aggro. Very much not. Matter of fact, I remember thinking to myself, I didn't speak it out loud at the time, but now that you're bringing it up, I really wish I could have kept the companions from the intro. Because they kept good aggro. They may not have been the best companions on the planet, but they kept good aggro. So, yeah, I'm right there with you. You've been speaking to me since... Yeah, you've been speaking to me since Fort Northreach. What do you want?
We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape. We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
I have no idea what this thing is saying. Or I don't understand what this thing is saying. Alone in my strangeness indeed. If I'm familiar to you, do you know whose godlike I am?
Godlike? This term means
Of course it doesn't.
us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
Fort Northreach. The bear. This place. It's the same plague, isn't it?
Yes. The air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Close the wound, disinfect it, heal it.
Nurse it. Care for it. Grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water.
I came to see what's wrong with the strangleroot. Can you help or not?
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch.
Yeah!
But a favor.
Of course.
for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
Okay. Yes, I'll help you.
A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Okay, opens up a new cavern. Cavern-ish. Ah, we got a new godlike ability, Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delimgan, Dream Thralls, and Vessels. Okay.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
I am going to have a very hard time calling him Kai. Because to me, every time I hear him speak, it's Gaius. Or Garrus. Garrus. It's not Kai. Anyway. Something reached out to me through the Hydra.
You must be sensitive to the spirit world. Some are gifted, or cursed, with such talents. Inquisitor Ludwine will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same.
You're a dick.
Not that she has
I can
any
already
interest
tell.
in ecology. Ludwine is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner.
I might be wrong, but yeah, you just seem like a dick. Shouldn't the Steel Garrote report to us?
The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves.
Yeah, that's going to change.
We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
Everyone keeps telling me that. I go my own way. I don't get in anyone else's.
Good. That might just save your life. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city.
I already have it.
Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
You know
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
He reminds me of... Oh, god damn it. Elden Ring, the guy that you clear the fort for. I can't... You get a dagger from him if you clear the fort and come back and clear the quest. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. That's who he reminds me of. Very different voice actor, very different style of speaking, but as far as the type of quote-unquote leader he is. Alright, let's see what we've got. Okay, that's where I just spoke to the Adra. Is there anything back here? No, there's not. Alright. This got opened up for us.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that there. Can she?
They have done a phenomenal job with movement in this game.
Are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard God Knights have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. I guess your Emperor really did seem the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
Nice.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Oh, there's party location. I have got so many pelts. Okay, let's... Where the hell are we in comparison to where we started? We obviously haven't cleared every piece, but... So, I wanted to specify, with respect to the movement in the game, and I was just talking about how good it feels to just move around, be able to do the jumps, be able to do, God help me, the freaking mantles. Destiny could, well, Destiny 3 years ago, when Destiny was actually a decent game, could learn from Obsidian in the way that they've implemented mantling. Because, God, that's so bad in Destiny, depending upon which type of character you're playing. But the other thing I was going to compare this to is a game that's coming out later this year is... oh, crap. I've got... Hold on. It's Witch... Where is it? Witchfire. Which is a roguelike, kind of, sort of roguelike... first-person shooter, dark fantasy game that I played the early access of a few weeks ago, a couple months ago, something like that, and had a blast for 2 straight streams. Had really good viewership. Everyone was loving it. I was having a blast. So I cannot wait for that to come out in 1.0. This kind of has a very similar feel. Very different style of game. Open world RPG versus more of a roguelike run style game or extraction shooter style game. But man, the movement, the combat feels very, very similar. Okay, let's go ahead and set up camp. Alright. I don't need to change outfits. Okay, let's see. Alright, actually, you know what? Before I do anything, let me... Because I haven't looked at anything new. Unflinching Duty. Offhand unique item. Is already +1. Block efficiency, stability, parry efficiency. I like the parry efficiency. Elemental resistance. Okay, so let's swap you out. And then... Alright, I already have bound boots equipped. Power attack damage. Yeah, I'm not using a lot of power attacks, especially when I'm doing dual-wield pistols. So that doesn't really help me much. I have no other accessories. Alright, so with that then, let's go ahead and upgrade one of the pistols. Let's upgrade the common axe. Oh, I can upgrade... No, I can't. No. Let's upgrade the common axe. Okay. Alright.
Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he?
Enchant unique weapon. I thought... Okay, I don't think I understand what enchanting does. Or how enchanting works, I guess I should say.
Nothing like a campfire and a good sea breeze, is there?
Yes, Garrus. How was your trip to Mass Effect recently? I'm sorry. I can't not hear Garrus. What can you tell me about Paradise?
It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it.
I'm going to want to play
Most
Mass
visitors
Effect after
enjoy
this.
some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands.
I'm absolutely going to want to play Mass Effect after this. Probably Mass Effect 2 more so than Mass Effect 1, but I am absolutely going to want to play Mass Effect after this, after hearing his voice this entire time. I thought the Living Lands was full of eccentrics, exiles, and criminals.
Exactly. What's not to love? These days, we have a few more would-be adventurers trying to leave their mark on the place. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
If it's so deadly, why would anyone come here?
For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
Here's the other problem. He doesn't look that far off from Garrus. Teal versus blue, because Garrus was very much blue. I have a statue of him somewhere up there. And of course, he almost always had a helmet on in Mass Effect 1 and 2. But aside from that, he looks very similar. Let's see. Chaos and desperation, in other words.
Don't get me wrong, there are perfectly lovely people here, but most of us who stick around are a little odd. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
Until the Dream Scourge, you mean?
Dangers in the wilds is nothing new out here, but something about the Dream Scourge is. And if that weren't enough, a lot of people aren't too keen on Adir's presence and affiliations out here. Hilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind.
Yeah.
But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
I don't disagree with you, Kai. I'm already getting that impression, and I've only been playing the game for 3 hours. That's good. We're good. Let's call it for the night.
Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
I am not a fan of the fact that to actually move things forward, I just run outside. It doesn't seem right. It feels like there should be a button I should be able to press, but very minor. Very, very minor. Okay. So we need to get all the way back. All right, there's the embassy. I guess we go... Can we go back to camp? Yes. All right. I probably should have gone back to town so that I could have gone to the... No. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, well...
Really is tits. Someone was actually brazen enough to sneak into the camp for this.
So, how long do you think it'll be before the locals realize how
I knew I saw a bridge on the map. I was like, where the hell did the bridge go?
That's far enough, Outlander.
Really?
Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for herself.
Do we have a problem?
We have a problem, all right. And I've got the solution tucked in my sheath.
Unless you're hearing that from a handsome stranger in the bathhouse, that's usually an invitation to trouble. And not as fun as the kind you get into in the steam.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders.
especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. The plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
So here's the thing. The Dream Scourge, the plague that we're here to investigate, is all based on, from what we've seen so far, mushroom-style growths, vegetation-style growths coming out of people. And bears, apparently. How does someone mistake that for crystals growing out of my face, which is the situation that I have as being a godlike? Now, don't get me wrong, there are godlikes, as we saw during the character creation, where it does look very much mushroom-like or vegetation-like. But to me, they should be able to recognize the difference. Maybe not. You better take a step back then, whatever I might be catching.
Ooh,
or whatever I have
might
might be catching.
It'll be my fist you catch, Outlander.
Boss,
I
maybe this ain't
really
such a
want
good
to shoot
idea.
her in the face.
Shut up, Todd. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot you in the face.
Ha! Let's make it quick. You're not the only one with places to be.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Yes, I was too.
Here we go! Point for you!
Mm-hmm.
Another win.
You were dying no matter what. Cryptic letter. We will pay a handsome bounty for information on the Adir Ambassador, their daily schedule, the preferred wine. Nothing is beneath our interest, and everything has a price. I have not been selling the jewels, so I do need to make sure that I start doing that. Alright, let's do a little bit of you. Alright, where are we now? Alright, we need to go in here.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. I can't believe you did it.
Oh, it's you again.
Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town.
Can I smack you now?
The ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you.
I'm going to take a look around first, still getting the lay of the land.
Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Ugh, shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now. Right?
Okay. Ah, cutscene. Haven't had one of those in a while.
Envoy.
What the fuck? I just got a gut shot.
should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
I got shot. You're asking me? I don't even understand what just happened.
The arrow struck. Then your soul found us, here in the emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive.
Death comes for all mortals. It's alright. I just wish I knew how.
Our beloved, they stole the bloom from your branch. An arrow broke the skin.
Oh, poison.
A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
I guess there are worse ways to go.
As many as the beetles and worms in the soil. But we do not want that.
Well, then do something about it.
We could send you back.
Yes!
Just this once.
What do you mean, just this once? There has to be a catch. What's it going to cost me?
We are bound. We are leaf and root. We are stream and sea. Help us. We sense the rot and we fear it. We fear how it seeps into us, into our memories. You must find us, free us from our prison.
Deal. I'll find you. Just give me a trail.
Like a scent in the wind, yes. We will show you, but first, we will free you.
Do it. I'm ready.
Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
It's going to take more than a little murder to keep me down.
You're alive. Somehow. That's what counts.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill.
So, who killed me?
That's what everyone in Paradise is asking. The streets have been less murderous since your ambassador and his guards took up residence. But your assassination is bound to upset that uneasy peace.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
I've spent years building an immunity to poison.
A resistance to poison isn't a resistance to the beyond.
What does this mean for her? Should she expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Alright, let them keep talking like you aren't even there.
Anything she should avoid. Strenuous exercise, hard drink, strong sveff.
Look for patterns. If your friend has any troubling signs, be attentive to what triggers them. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul.
A watcher?
One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes.
Okay.
A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
All right, I'll find the watcher. Just point me in the right direction.
Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you.
Thank you.
Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
You give me a lot of directions.
Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up.
Not so fast. What's your stake in all this?
Your troops are going to be on edge until your killer's found, and some of us
Troops?
still have to live here.
What do you mean troops? I didn't come with troops. Everyone died. Okay. So, no, sorry to have dragged you in.
Hey, my schedule was clear. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do.
that wasn't the response I was expecting.
The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Probably not. Okay. Alright, so this is considered a merchant. Yeah.
Hey, I had a dream.
Origin notes. Okay. This is where I'm going to call it for the night. I need to go run to the restroom no matter what. Whether I was calling it for the night or not. I'm having a very good time. I'm having a much better time than I expected. This feels very good. I'm enjoying the combat. I'm enjoying the characters. I'm enjoying the locations. I'm enjoying a lot more of this than I expected. I've got to be completely honest. And I'm feeling a nice synergy between different styles of game that each one of them I enjoy for different reasons. I already talked about Garrus being a big draw from Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 1 and 2. But the movement I already talked about with respect to Witchfire and the locations, the picking up of things all over the place reminds me very much of Skyrim. I'm very much enjoying this. So I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. Hopefully you all will join me on that journey. I will be back probably tomorrow night for more of this. So with that, everyone have a great rest of your evening, a good start to your weekend, and hopefully I will see you very soon for some more Avowed. I'm also enjoying the build that I'm going with right now. The interesting combination of sword and board combined with dual pistols. I kind of like that, being able to swap between those. I like it a lot. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you soon. Good night, everybody. Talk to you later.